Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Ryan Trunky back again with a new video. So today I'm gonna be doing what if Izuku stayed quirkless part 1. The last time I did part 0, so yeah, let's get started. So the last time I think I started when I said the girl had like Izuku gave a necklace to the girl, which there like a Harishan seal on it, so when the girl feel not like when she feel herself in danger, the necklace will glow kind of way, so Izuku will teleport to her and see what's going on basically. So yeah, so now let's just say Izuku now is 14 years old, and also let's say that he started dating the girl and he proposed to her, like they did it a lot and know each other and stuff. So yeah, now back to Izuku when he's 14 years old basically. So while he was training, his senseis came to him and they said to him, if you want to improve your skills and in meditating and chakra, you need to go to up the mountain and you will find there a big tree. It's called the goddess tree. If you go beside it and meditate, you will start consuming this nature aura or chakra as we call it. So Izuku decided to go there. So basically, let's just say after 2 days of climbing the mountain, he finally got there. So when he got there, he was really tired, not tired as much but tired as when you try to run 5 laps around your school and get tired. That's how much. So basically, so he tried to he stopped there and starts meditating. He felt something coming from the tree, so he decided to go up and go near the tree and start putting some chakra in his whole body and starts going through the tree. So there he starts meditating and starts consuming the chakra nature thing, or nature chakra basically. He would be like a sage mode basically. So yeah, and he was consuming a lot. When I say a lot, a lot. He probably will be at Kaguya level power or Naruto with a Sasuke combined basically. So yeah, so let's just say he took him, let's just say 5 months there. He didn't talk to his mother, senseis and fiance basically. So he stayed there for 5 months. After he got out, he felt something different in him. He saw the little bit of muscles built well, not as his usual. The chakra helped him in constructing his whole body. So after not 2 days, a day took him to arrive to the temple. He met his sensei and mother and girlfriend in a meeting room, with each other, talking to each other when he will arrive. When he got there, he basically knocked and opened the door, and they saw him they felt the immense aura that his it came from him basically. So basically they hugged each other, talked about what's happened to him in these 5 months. He told them that I was meditating inside the tree, I consumed a lot of chakra nature, and but beside I was training my muscles basically. So as I told you before, UA will start as a college level, not a high school level. In the anime, they still so young to be a hero. I don't know why, but for me, okay. So yeah, so now let's just say now Izuku is 70 years old basically, and he was training when his wife came up to him. So he got married to the girl, and by the way, you need to give me a name for her. I'm gonna call her Natashi for now, okay? If you agree with it, I'm okay. So Natasha came to Izuku, and like Izuku saw her and like got up and went to her. She hugged him and like started talking to each other, and she said, I miss you, and like stuff of this. And yeah, so he told her that I'm gonna take a shower and come like to you and we can talk. So Izuku took a shower after like it literally took him a half hour. So after he finished, he went to the kitchen. He saw her like cooking, so he went beside like behind her and hugged her and asked when the second child will be born. And yep, he basically is a father, and the firstborn is a 1 years old and a half basically. So think of the most adorable kid that you will think of, okay? So she smiled and she like hugged him, like so he starts kissing her in her neck and cheeks until he got French kiss from her basically. And yeah, so and also if you want the kind of lemon content, I'm gonna be opening on like a new channel. I might leave the link of it in the description. I don't know, if I open it I will leave it, if I don't I'm gonna leave it, okay? So so the nights like they spend the night real good of good relationship and love thing, so I'm gonna little bit skip it to when Izuku is 18. And also he was basically homeschooled basically. He's a genius. His IQ around 354 some, yeah. So is like, so let's say, so the interest is, no, I'm not gonna make Izuku go to UA, no. So Izuku and his family decide to leave back to Japan basically, and go there and see what has changed there basically. So let's say after from China to Japan, I might say about 4 hours travel like in airplane. So yeah, so when they bought like boats, a new house, kind of big, because thanks to Inko Midoriya, basically she did a lot of work and start investing like in doing some investments until she got her own company and start doing things until she got big. Not big as Yoruzu, but big enough, like in like if you are like we say Yoruzu is the first like place, I might say the Midoriyas are the third place, okay? So they bought a big house, like a really like about 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms with a hot spring, a swimming pool, and a big garage that fits 5 cars or so. And so yeah, so Izuku took like his wife with his kid and started walking around like Japan, like the city he was born in basically. I forgot the name. So he will start walking. He saw not a lot of things, a lot of things that had changed basically. So when he passed through the like Dagoba like municipal beach, he saw like it's dirted and trashed a lot. So he asked, so he decided that he will do some community service to the beach and clean it later. So he continued walking with his wife and child. He got into a I might say a cafe. So here so they got, the waiter came up to them and said hello to this name cafe, and let me take you to your seats. So basically Izuku and his wife Natashi and his kid, I'm gonna call him Kinshi, got seated. The waiters asked Izuku's family what they want. Izuku replied, I need a cappuccino. And the like Natasha said, I might get some strawberry juice, and she asked what the like little kid, the cute adorable kid wants. Izuku said, I'm gonna get 2 yogurts if you can, if you have some. So she wrote them down and said, I'm gonna bring your like things in a minute or two. So they basically started like talking with each other, like the city he was born in, the thing that had changed. He told her about everything he knew since he was like a kid, and yeah, like how he was kind of treated basically. So yeah, and when the waiters came up to them with their order, basically Izuku drank some and started feeding his son some yogurt, and he got a little bit of like on his face, but they started laughing, and the kid like Kinshi started giggling and stuff. Basically they are a sweet family. So yeah, so after that they like continued to walk to the park. They seated there, they saw a lot of kids playing, some adults having fun with their kids, some young couples and young love, you know, and stuff. This, yeah. So, and even like Izuku is kind of young for like to get married and have a kid. To be honest, like in our country, I'm doing kind of like in our country and other countries. So yeah. So where did I stop? Oh yeah, so like after they went to the park, they relaxed a bit. When it like got to around 6 p.m, they decided to go like home, and Izuku made a good meal for his family and stuff. So yeah, and I might say that like his sensei also like went with him, because he sees them as like his grandfather's figures, you know. So yeah. So the day passed. So next day, Izuku woke up early, like around 4 a.m, and went to the like Dagoba beach. So he starts like training and cleaning it, and I might say like with his immense strength and power, I might say he cleans about 9 to 15% of the beach, like in 6 hours. So I might say no, 8 hours. So now it's 12 p.m, like midday. So Izuku decided to grab something to eat from a nearby diner, and he got like, I might say 4 sandwiches, like selling meat on it and stuff. And he starts walking around, like still like exploring and stuff. So this is happening like as I told you before, like after the entrance exam and for like first day of UA in like behind a month or two. So Izuku was walking around eating, like getting some bites from his sandwiches, until he got to like a big thing called USJ. So we decided to see what's happening on it. Like here's some screaming noise and explosion and stuff. So I decided to go inside it and see what's going on. Like he got above it and through the glass he saw that a student got attacked by villains. So Izuku decided to act fast, and he literally broke the glass and went and created shockwave that stopped the like heroes and villains. So Izuku starts, he saw Aizawa like get beaten to a pulp. He started bloodied and messed up. So Izuku created one clone. He took Aizawa and created a bunch of clones that helped the student to gather up, and yeah, took them to safety, like in the staircase thing. So yeah. So Naruto, I said Naruto, okay. So Izuku started fighting, I might say he started fighting the Nomu. And basically, Izuku was taking punches from the Nomu and didn't like make a dent on him. Like he didn't feel anything. Like I might say, if you try to put like how I measure things, like when you try to like throw a pillow on someone, it's basically like this. So Izuku couldn't like got irritated because he's not having a much of a fight. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. So yeah, so like he didn't get a much like of a fight from this. So he basically one-shotted the Nomo to the ground and used one of his like most like jutsus as his lava kind of lava release and burned the Nomo alive. And then the heroes came through like the door basically. So All Might thought Izuku was the villain and tried to attack him, but he didn't make even a dent on him. So Izuku like tried to do like the Delaware small Delaware smash, like when he broke his fingers to make a shockwave basically. So he did that to All Might. He got knocked out, not knocked out, like got thrown to the wall and sat down. The other like heroes tried to stop Izuku, but they couldn't. He used his like haki, so he got them paralyzed, and he started talking. Heroes, if you know better than everything, you should know that I'm not a villain. I'm only here to help these kids, and don't mess with me. If you want bad things to happen to you, just don't. With that, I might do 2 favors for you. With that, like Izuku created 2 shadow clones, sent one to the like Aizawa and 13, and the other one to All Might. Like he can sense the pain from other people, that like the area they feel it's from. So I might say that like Izuku's medic ninjutsu is kind of godly because he trained on it a lot. Like he's experimented on some animals, not experimental like cutting them, no. Like he tried to heal animals that broke their legs, they have like injuries and stuff, and some human people also. So he held the 3 of them, and like when he tried to leave, he's like turned around, he's like saw like All Might still shocked from like his wound got healed. So All Might tried to like follow Izuku, and Izuku looked around like behind him and saw All Might try to follow him. With that, he used his like the you know Hashiran like seal that is connected to his home and got teleported there. So All Might's still looking up basically for Izuku around the city and wanted to thank him, and I might I don't know, do a All Might with other one ship, you don't know. So yeah, I'm doing this video without script. I hope you like this video, and I'm sorry about the noise in the background. I try to get it out. If I can't, I'm sorry. And yeah, as I always say, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace out.